Hey, this is Michelle Martin Dobbins of dailyalchemy.com and the Daily Alchemy Emporium now. And I just wanted to do a quick update and say thank you so much to those of you who have purchased. This is my first year doing this planner. I've been dreaming of having a moon-based planner for several years, and this year I just decided to jump in and make it happen. So this year's version, the very first version, is hardback, and it's 6x9, and I'm really pleased with how it came out in the printer. You've got the big moon on the front, you've got the little moons, or the moon cycle on the back, and inside there are places for your intentions for the year. There's a yearly calendar, some info about the symbols, and a sigil painted by my daughter. A place for your word of the year, and a list of things that you want to accomplish or do or be or experience during 2019. There's several pages for that. And then you'll see the calendar has moon pages. So this calendar actually, the first moon of 2019 starts on January 5th. And my calendars are Monday based, so that Saturday and Sunday are together. And I know that's more a European thing than an American thing, so I like to point that out. This is how the weekly planner goes. So even though January 5th is the start, I do have that weekly planner page that starts on December 31st. So you do have places to write that stuff in for the first week of the year. There's a place to put your weekly oracle if you like to do that. Any magical workings that you do, or any notes that you want to take and share. And there's a tracker so that you can track your habits. If you want to track whatever you want to track, meditation, drinking water, eating healthy, anything that you do that you want to keep track of, you just write it in and then check it off every day. So that's every week you have the weekly planner. And then at the close of each month, there is a monthly check-in page, which has some questions to close out the previous month and questions to plan out the next month, or moon, because we're doing moons. So that is pretty much the format. And then in the back of the journal, or planner, or diary, whatever you like to call it, there is what I call a raving and receiving OneLine Journal. For every month of the year, I didn't do this by moon, just seemed easier to organize by month, but for every month of the year, there is one line that you can write something you're grateful for, something you received, however you want to use it. I know a lot of people like to play with OneLine journals, and so that is there for you to use however you like. One page for each day. Then there's also a page for you to do some scripting. If you don't know about that, you can visit me. There's some website links in here, but you can go to the Daily Alchemy Premium Lab, DAPMLAB.com, and I don't know if there's a free class on scripting, but there are some free classes there. But this is just writing out in present tense what your best day, and I say do a best normal day and then a best peak day, because if you're wanting to get married or get a book contract or something, that's not going to be your everyday experience. So what do you want your everyday experience to be like? What do you want your best day experience to be like? Then there are places for notes. This is a grid page for people who like to do bullet journaling. There are several of those. And then there are lined pages of notes. And there are basically blank pages. It just has the monad, the alchemical symbol, just lightly on there. And yeah, that's all. But it has most of all the things that I was looking for in a journal that I couldn't find, and the main thing was having the moon phases there and being able to switch my calendar day on a lunar cycle and switch it over on the new moon every, I keep wanting to say month, but every moon. And so that is how this is laid out. when you look at January, not January, it's going to say first moon, and it goes until the new moon is going to switch over on February 3rd. So when you go to the second moon, it will go through to March the 5th. So it's a little bit different, but I really like it because if you're a person who likes to work with the moon cycles and plan out your schedule according to those, then you will have, it's easier to focus on it, I find. And I didn't even put this in here, say this before, but we have a place for your waxing moon intentions, because during the waxing moon, when the moon is getting bigger, is when you want to set your intentions, because there are things you want to grow as the moon grows. And then during the waning moon, when the moon is getting smaller, we tend to slow down, go within, and we want to nurture ourselves and others more. So there's a place to put that. There's also a place to put the incantation for the moon. That's whatever you choose. I like the word incantation, but it's the same thing as an affirmation or what is another word for it? But just basically like something that you're focusing on creating written in present tense, like I am whole and healthy, or whatever you're working on. And also there are on the bottom, there's a space for your new moon rituals and magic. So if you are using this moon planner, you're probably like me and you like to do some special things to set intentions and do some magical work on the full moon and the new moon, and there's places to write down there what you did or what you intend to do. So that's it. That is the Moon and Magic Planner. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I think there's a place to email me here. If not, if you can't find a link, you can always go to dailyalchemy.com, and there's places to Facebook me or email me or Twitter me or all the things. So, all right, have a magical day, and yeah, there it is.